Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's Friday. Hell yeah. All right. How's everybody doing today? I was not going to go live for the rest of the week, and then I just figured I missed you guys, so here I am. We got big news yesterday about Emmanuel, Haro, the baby that was missing in California. And hey David, hey Lacey, good to see you this morning. Well, apparently the father of the baby, Jake Haro, decided to plead guilty yesterday. And I don't know if I missed it. Did he have some type of preliminary hearing? Because how does he go from being not guilty to guilty? And how does he go from having to stand trial to just instantly, suddenly being guilty? And what made him change mind? And did he give anyone the whereabouts of the baby? I mean, can you just simply say you're guilty and that'll be that? I mean, we still want to know where the baby is, right? So then where does that leave Rebecca? Good morning, good morning. Good to see you guys. I'm actually on time, so I figured why not. I was gonna not go live, and then I got here and it was like 7:18, and I'm like sitting in the parking lot, like, what do I do with myself? I don't know. But yeah, I just couldn't believe it when I saw the news yesterday. It's like, did he have some type of hearing? Does anybody know? Because if he had a hearing, we missed it. But if he had a hearing, that would make sense, I guess, that he would change his plea. But, you know, that lawyer that he had, he suddenly didn't have anymore. Right after the incident and when he got arrested, at first, he supposedly had that same lawyer, the loudmouth one. And then suddenly he didn't have that lawyer anymore. And I don't know if it's because the lawyer decided, you know, that he didn't want to represent him due to the fact that he was guilty, or if he couldn't afford a lawyer, because that's what he said when he went to court, I believe, is that he couldn't afford a lawyer. That's why him and the wife had counseled by the state, I believe. So, yeah, I thought that was weird too. No hearing. They didn't have a hearing. So he just basically just up and changed his plea just out of nowhere. And so then he's going to have his sentencing on the 3rd of November, or the 5th, the 3rd or the 5th, one of those days. And so that's when they're going to sentence him, but he didn't take a plea deal. So basically what that means is that he's not going to get any type of lesser charge or any type of, like, he's not saved from the death penalty. Although I did hear that he was charged for 2nd degree. So they have to have some type of, he doesn't have to say where the baby is. His confession is all he needs to say. Right. Okay. Well, I just don't think that's fair, but I'm sure that you're right. I still don't think it's fair, though. I keep waiting to see what Rebecca's going to do. Rebecca has to know something also now, because now with him saying he did it, there's no way that she just didn't know that he did it. There's no way that she just made up the story that somebody hit her and she fell to the ground and then suddenly the baby was gone. I had heard there was a hearing for both, but the timeline was sketchy. That's what I mean. It's like, I don't know what happened to where suddenly he's just guilty. Thank you, Chatty Jen. 22 months. Dang, you've been here a long time. I was going to show off my other crown that I have. I know you guys follow me, but some that don't, I guess I'll explain it. There's these crime con conventions and the Galaxy cons and Comic Cons, all the conventions we've been to, and Dolly always gets me princess crowns, which is why I'm wearing one today. But I had another one that I wanted to wear because it's pink and it's missing a stone. So I happened to catch it when it fell out as I picked up the freaking crown this morning. But I'm just going to put it up here. I have crowns everywhere. I really, truly think I'm a princess. But, it isn't fair, but the confession is what the court has for now. Right. I know that in court, it's not supposed to be biased and you're not supposed to get all the, you know, real deal, low down information as far as the details of what happened. It's just like whatever's required by law. And so if he just decided to confess just suddenly, then I mean, that's on him, and that's what he has a right to do. And they don't have to obtain the full location of the baby, I guess. But that just seems so unfair. Like, this baby's just going to just now be gone. We can't properly bury him. We can't. I mean, it's so sad. I hate this case. I hate this case in so many levels, because we knew right from the start, when that lady came up on TV and started talking about somebody hit her and stole her baby. None of us believed that. I mean, come on now, lady. We all like weren't born yesterday. We definitely weren't born yesterday. So for them to just now come out and just be like, oh, and you know what's surprising is that he did say from the beginning that he was going to cover for his wife. Basically, he said the wife didn't have anything to do with it. That's complete opposite than what he did with the first woman when he was abusing the little girl that they had, him and another wife that he had. He basically just blamed her also. But with this one, I guess he claims she didn't know anything about it. They never Harmony, did they? You just reminded me. I saw a court case yesterday on Court TV that was for Adam Montgomery, and I guess he had an appeal hearing, which I don't understand how he can appeal a case that he chose not to go to. Harmony Montgomery, another little girl, they never found her, and I believe that's because the remains were scattered. Trigger warning, massive trigger warning with Harmony Montgomery. It was said that they like rented a U-Haul, but first they were like traveling with Harmony, and she was not alive. And so they just had her like in a duffel bag, and they were going from place to place wherever they moved. Like, he at one point supposedly took her to work with him. Harmony, Crystal is seeking to file wrongful death against Adam. Also interesting. I don't know what to think about Crystal, because I know me and Dolly's views are opposite on that end. He thinks that it's great that Crystal got a settlement from the state for wrongful, they were wrongfully given Harmony around to different people when she was in foster care, and then her dad ended up getting her. But to me, if Crystal had been in her right mind and not been doing drugs, and she'd had several, like 5 chances to get her life together and get Harmony back, if she hadn't been doing the shit that she was doing, she would have had Harmony back and it wouldn't have been a problem. But now she's got millions of dollars, and you know, I don't really think that she should benefit either. I think maybe the brother, I don't know. It's just so sad. Didn't she blow all that money? I don't know. Did she? It was against CPS. Yeah, so she won her settlement against CPS. And I think that the CPS did conduct themselves in a poor manner. I mean, the man came out to check on Harmony, and Harmony had a black eye. And I don't know what just happened. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Am I back? Am I back, guys? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm back, please. The screen just shut down, and it was just like, shoot. Anyways, maybe that's a sign that I need to get out of here. Thank you. So, yeah. So, Harmony Montgomery's dad. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I see I'm back. Thank you. My screen just completely shut down. It was just like, that's a wrap. And I'm sitting here like, hello? I don't know. So yeah, I knew he was going to file an appeal also, but Adam Montgomery didn't even go to his trial, and I don't understand how that happens. How are you going to be tried for murder and you just don't have to show up to your trial? I mean, hello? You're an inmate, and you are supposed to be locked up, and therefore you're supposed to come face your accusers and face trial, but you get the chance and the ability to just skip it? It just doesn't make sense. Thank you, Pittsburgh nurse. I almost did not. I was this close. But I got here so early this morning. I sat in the parking lot for like 15 minutes debating it. I was just like, Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. In his state, they allow. It just doesn't seem right, though. Do you guys think that's fair? I mean, did the AC ever get fixed? What AC? I just hate that. I hate that for Harmony. And sadly, I truly believe they took her parts and like got rid of them as they went in that U-Haul. Sadly, I truly just don't believe that they're ever going to find Harmony. There was parts in that testimony where trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm not going to say it enough, but they blended her up. Like Adam's wife testified to the fact of them like being Adam and Harmony maybe was in the shower and then like he was dismembering. I don't know. I mean, it just, oh, my work AC. Yes. And then we had the fire and it ended up being the light fixture, which I said it was the light fixture. It's really funny. I'm such a know-it-all. People just, they love that about me. I'm such a know-it-all. But no, the fixture in the ceiling right above where they put the air conditioner unit in, it's where I saw the smoke coming out of. But then like I started to see the fixture get like gray in the corner, and I was trying to tell everybody, hey, the fixture's on fire. The fixture is on fire. And they just wouldn't listen to me. And then one of the managers got up on the ladder and stuck his head into the ceiling where the air conditioning unit was, because they thought it was the air conditioning unit. And I'm just sitting there like on the opposite side of the room looking like the whole thing's about to blow. But it didn't. And fire came out and cleared the whole building, and we weren't allowed in. And then they determined that it was a fixture because they just had to take it down. And then he took it apart, and you could see at the socket end of it that it was on fire. The Harmony Montgomery hurt my heart in ways no other case can handle a lot, but I could cry when I think about her and what happened. Yeah, it's horrific. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to get situated again because I still, I don't know. I want to know what to expect at this case for sentencing for Jake Haro. I mean, since he got off the first time he did something like this, shouldn't this be a harsher punishment? Like, since he got away scot-free, like he got a slap on the wrist, I would think he should get a harsher punishment this time around, just to show him that, you know, laws do exist and that you can't abuse children. I'm just sad we're not going to really, I don't feel like we're going to get closure on the case. And this happens to all of the cases I feel like I follow. It's like we get so invested and so into the case, and then we don't have any type of resolution. There's no conclusion. There's no final outcome. Good morning, Miss Pat. I know. I don't understand how you get to a point where you just get to hurt kids and, you know, you live your life after that. Like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. It's just horrible. Horrible. The world we live in is just horrible. And that's only the ones we hear about. There's cases that happen all day, every day, and it's just like, I can't even imagine what happens on a daily basis to kids that, you know, we don't hear about. It's horrible. Yeah, thank you, Miss Penny. So hopefully, and I don't understand, like, what, does anybody in chat know the difference between first degree and second degree? Isn't second degree like that you didn't mean to do it or something? Because I can't imagine what he possibly said to confess, like, hey, I'm just deciding that I want to confess, come in here so I can tell you what I want to confess. And then like the guards come in and get him, and then he says, you know, hey, I accidentally hit him too hard and he was dead. Or like, I don't know. First is premeditated. Okay. So second basically is just, you had the chance and the opportunity and it just happens. Premeditation is the first degree. Okay. Which second degree, do you get the DP? Because I don't think you do. And in California, I think the DP rule is something to the likes of, they don't utilize it anymore, but if the case is fitting, they might bring it back or something like that. I didn't really understand that law either. I read it when I heard about him possibly getting the DP. I don't think he deserves the possibility of parole. That's just sickening to me. Yeah, no. The fact that he got out free when he did it the first time, and now he's facing it again, that's what I believe should not allow him freedom ever again. But I don't think he's going to have to face anything for the first charge here this second time around, because I don't think they can bring anything from the past case up, which is just, it's just sick. The whole system is broken. Ugh. Second degree, probably because they can't find the body, determine how he died. No, death isn't in California. I read the rule on it, and it said something about how they don't use it, but they have the ability to use it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. And when I read it, I didn't really understand it. So something about how they have it, but they don't hardly ever use it. So I just don't think that's really cool at all. I think they should be able to do unto others, like as the others have done unto little kids. Like, I just don't get it. But anyways, I'm not going to ramble on too much. I'm going to let you guys go. And it's Friday, so you won't be seeing me until probably Monday or Tuesday. But I've got so much planned for this weekend. It's going to be wild. And you guys don't forget to check out Dolly Vision. He's going to be at the horror convention thing that he likes. And a lot of stuff will be fun for you guys to see, I bet. And yeah, on that note, catch you guys on the flip side and see you on the next one. Bicycle.